Hi everybody, so it's almost Christmas, so I congratulate you, so I wish you the Merry Christmas and all good in a New Year. I hope that we will meet before the New Year one more time. So today, folks, we will talk about the SSI for sure, and let's try to understand what the difference between the wallets, agents and hubs. So first of all, wallet is quite big topic itself. The wallets are everywhere. So, but what actually the wallet mean? So wallet is quite bad name for quite simple concept. So the main purpose of the wallet is just to manage your private keys. That's it. So you could have the wallet that manage one single key. You could have the wallet that actually is the hardware device, but the main idea that you could have, for example, deterministic hierarchical wallets. So the MetaMask is the good example of this. Is the BIP32 standards and Affinidi SDK actually have the standard inside that allows you to have multiple private keys based on the configuration that called the derivation path. So what the wallet actually do is manage your private key, and one of the main function of this actually it's sign something. That's it. So it's better to call wallet signer and keychain, and that's it. So it's extremely dangerous actually to sign whatever. So it's better to limit the wallet to sign some certain types of the entities. For example, your blockchain wallet usually designed to be sign the transactions on behalf of you, or sign some blockchain related entities, but mainly the transactions. If we're talking about the SSI wallet, it's usually signing the VCs, signing the VPs. Sometimes it's capable to sign the GVT. So our SDK support the signing of the VCs, VPs and GVTs. And I would say that even the GVT, it's already too powerful and too dangerous. So be careful when you try to sign such things. So the wallets actually could be edge wallets that run on your device or run on the hardware, or the wallets could be the custodial. So our cloud wallet, for example, is the good example of the custodial wallet, that you do some signing on behalf of the user and your wallet actually stored in the cloud. So, and as you could see, it's a lot of different wallets. I already mentioned the SSI wallet, that's quite VC specific, and they have some extra capabilities. For example, our Affinidi SDK allows you not just manage your keys, but manage your DID, and it's the public identity, and actually give you the possibilities to manage VCs. So it's already quite extended wallet. And the next concept of the extended wallet is the agent. So if wallet is completely passive, so this requires you to do some operations, and it's required you to be active. So the agent, it's something that run on behalf of you somewhere in a cloud or somewhere in an internet that able to do the operations on behalf of you. So agent is active, agent do not require your presence and do not require the actions from you, but you delegate some capabilities to the agent. So for example, our Affinity SDK have the functionality of the messages. Some other folks have a capabilities of the DIT.com and other things, so it's allow you to send some messages or to send some actions to the agent. What kind of actions it could be? You could get the message from the verifier that he wants some kind of VCs from you, and then you share the VCs back. Or you could get the messages from the issuer that he has some VCs, and you could take some smart decisions to accept this VC, store this VC, or you could send some other messages to some other agents to exchange the data between them. So the agent is the active guy that acts on behalf of you and do some automatically actions. So the next thing, and it's quite big thing that, and by the way, why we have the agents, and it's different kinds of agents, that maybe something is not fitting your device, or maybe something is not fitting your phone, and you, for example, wants to have the extra capabilities to store the VCs. So Affinidi SDK have the Affinidi Vault that allows you to store VC somewhere in a cloud in fully encrypted manner. So we could say that we have some kind of special agent that represented by the web service, that you could communicate with this guy and store your VCs. You could have an agent that send the messages to others, or you could have some complex agents that talks with the blockchains. For example, our registry is capable to talk with the blockchains and create you the new DIDs. So as you see, so some kind of agents is just a wallet on steroids, some kind of agents is full-scale services that could even have the APIs, and these agents have a capability to talk with each other via the crypto-protected messages and all other mechanisms. So the last point and the biggest concept that we have is the hubs. And hubs, actually, it's the identity hubs. It's one of the things that quite actively forced by the decentralized identity foundation players like Microsoft, Uport and others. So the hub is just an agent of steroids. So this is a huge guy that capable to do a lot of things on behalf of you and combine couple of capabilities. So most famous hub that we currently have is the decentralized web nodes. So the decentralized web nodes combine couple of capabilities. It's have the specification of the messaging mechanism that have the permission layer and the storage for the messages. So the permission layer together with storage of the messages is already powerful enough. So it's allow you to build the distributed agents. But the main idea of the hub that you could communicate to the hub, send him the data, and he could do a lot of things on behalf of you. So hub is the super agent, and hub is the some agent on behalf of the multiple users, and the distributed web nodes. I believe that it's one of the future architecture of the SSI. So right now it's massively based on the same technology that the IPFS used, but build some layer on top. So our Affinidi SDK allows you to build the agents. If you will combine the git auth together with the Affinidi messages, you have the some kind of minimal permission layer together with the transport layer, and then you could combine with our exchange protocol, so you could easily build the guys away in a cloud that actually could get some messages, monitor the messages that addressed to him and do the actions. So you could combine this together with our rule engine that could take some decisions or code some business logic on top. It's quite important to understand the difference between the passive wallets, active agents, and the hubs that could be the super agent on behalf of multiple users. So that's the quick introduction of the SSI players. Subscribe to my channel, share what you do in the SSI space, what kind of projects you do, and for sure just let me know what kind of questions you have, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, folks. Cheers!